How did you do it? How did you come up with this idea and then end up presenting it the way you did?
Well, my main inspiration for this topic was my sister was in These Shining Lives, which is a play about this exact same story. So she was in this play around last year. So ever since I saw that play, I knew I wanted to do this as my topic. And I like to sing a lot. I'm sure everyone in school would know that. So I just kept playing this tune over in my head again, and then I don't know, it just all came out on paper. Anyone else?
Good job.
That's what you were saying. Hamilton had any?
Oh, definitely. I also went and saw Hamilton last year too, so that really helped, and that gave me like the inspiration to try to attempt this kind of style.
What was your biggest challenge when you were putting this into lyrics?
I think the greatest challenge for me was trying to make analysis rhyme. I guess that's not a very easy task. It definitely took a lot of tries, and rhymezone.com definitely helped me a lot. Ms. Dennis?
Can you talk to us a little bit about your setup? Like, what's around the clock? Obviously, it was evident, but you have evidence up there. So,
Yeah.
Is there anything up there that is most significant to your project, or that you can talk about?
As I guess you could say, I was ticking through time in a sense. For each of these numbers, they represents a different time period, and I try to use visual representations of that time. So, for example, like for this one, I know it's kind of hard to see, but this kind of represented like how the Radium Ottawa dial painters got news of the New Jersey dial painters for their case and how they won that case. So it's just it might be a little difficult to see because there's so many people in so much bigger space, but I tried to represent all these.
You know, when you work on a paper or a display, you probably think, today after school I'll work on this for a couple hours. I'm wondering, because of the singing component, was it on your mind throughout your day? Would you have insight or think, oh, I'm going to use this just because you were thinking about it more?
I wrote the majority of my script over winter break, so that definitely gave me a lot of time to just, sit in front of my computer and just like, I don't know, like basically sing out loud for like 4 hours. I apologize. But yeah, I just, and sometimes at school I'll be singing and then I'll say, hey, that sounds good, or I'll use my special workshop, also known as a shower. So
That's what I meant.
So yeah, I never really stayed to use schoolwork time. I mainly use my own work time.
You mentioned a sister in a play. Is your family theatrical?
Mainly my sister. She's involved in, she goes to Conant. She's involved in all Conant dramas and school play.
Well, awesome.
Thank you.